5 scary solved mysteries with unexpected endings to creep you out. Preparing to be spooked and intrigued as we dive into 5 bone-chilling mysteries with unexpected endings. These real-life stories will send shivers down your spine and keep you on the edge of your seat. From Russian spies to eerie noises, prepare for a thrill ride through the unknown. Some scariest mysteries have the simplest of answers, but finding the solution to solve the mystery is anything but simple. This video will explore 5 chilling mysteries that baffled investigators and the general public until they were finally solved. Espionage, unsolved murders, unexplained noises, mysterious illnesses, and cold-blooded killings await you. Brace yourself for these stories of fear, suspense, and unexpected twists. Number 5. Russian spy. The general public has yet to learn about many of the scariest mysteries until they're finally solved. That's because they involve espionage and counter-espionage, and it's uncommon for investigators to reveal they know they have a spy in their midst until after the spy is caught. So it surprised most when a 58-year-old man was arrested in Berlin as investigators solved the mystery surrounding a Russian spy. Details about how authorities uncovered the mystery are unsurprisingly scarce, but in 2020 officers learned that someone was leaking classified information from the British Embassy in Berlin to Russian agents. 2 letters had been sent from someone working at the embassy to Russia, and much more had passed from this mysterious individual than words in his letter. It would later emerge that the individual had sent videos from inside the embassy, which revealed the precise layout of the building. He made sure to take shots from windows so that the people he was passing information to would be able to put the hallways and rooms into context. He also filmed the desks of the embassy staff, making sure to capture any photos of their families they might have on display. Also sent were photographs of the staff members, information about them, and documents labeled as classified. It didn't take investigators long to identify the culprit, tracing his second letter back to him. The man was David Ballantine Smith, a security guard at the embassy. That meant he only had access to a limited amount of information, but it was enough to put staff members in danger. The investigators that solved the mystery put him under surveillance, trying to understand just how much he had done and his motive. A sting operation was set up. Someone posing as a Russian defector was brought to the embassy. Smith was told to photocopy a document that the pretend defector had brought with him and destroy the packaging for a SIM card given to the man. The packaging, complete with the defector's phone number and a copy of that document, was found in Smith's apartment. He had also recorded security camera footage of the defector and was recorded saying, "If he works for the embassy, they'll know him." The leak could have cost the man his life if the defector had been legitimate. When he was arrested, Smith claimed he was just a disgruntled employee. Still, evidence found at his apartment suggested he was angry at the UK and Germany and dreamed of earning a life-changing amount of money spying for Russia. In reality, he hadn't made that much money and was stopped before he could send over the large cache of files he had hidden. He was sentenced to 7 years and 2 months behind bars. Number 4. More than 16 years after Cynthia Joan Palacios' body was found at the side of the road, investigators finally solved the chilling mystery of her murder. In 2001, a 14-year-old girl from Texas went missing, and her body was discovered 2 days later. The case remained unsolved for over a decade until a breakthrough occurred in 2017. DNA evidence found at the crime scene led authorities to a suspect named Jesse Carlos Lopez, who had previously been convicted of sexual assault and aggravated kidnapping. However, at the time of Palacios' murder, Lopez was not a suspect and had not been connected to the crime. In 2017, as part of a routine review of cold cases, the Texas Department of Public Safety re-examined the evidence using advanced forensic technology. They discovered that the DNA at the crime scene matched Lopez's profile, which was on file due to his prior convictions. With this new evidence, investigators were able to build a case against Lopez. They discovered that he lived in the area where Palacio was last seen and had a history of violence. Witnesses also came forward, stating that they saw Lopez near the crime scene around the time of the murder. In 2019, more than 16 years after Palacios' tragic death, Jesse Carlos Lopez was arrested and charged with capital murder. The unexpected twist in this solved mystery was that Lopez had managed to avoid suspicion for over a decade, and it was only through advancements in DNA technology and a systematic review of cold cases that justice was finally served. Number 3. The Ghost Ship. In December 2016, tragedy struck when a fire engulfed a warehouse known as the Ghost Ship in Oakland, California. The warehouse served as an artist collective and living space for a community of artists and musicians. The fire killed 36 people, making it one of the deadliest structure fires in California's history. Initially, the cause of the fire remained a mystery, and the tragedy raised questions about the safety of such spaces. However, investigators eventually uncovered the truth behind the Ghost Ship fire. The warehouse was found to have numerous fire safety violations, including illegal construction, inadequate fire exits, and a lack of proper permits. The space was packed with artwork, furniture, and other flammable materials, creating a hazardous environment. Further investigation revealed that the building's owners, Derek Ion Almina and Max Harris, were aware of the hazardous conditions but failed to address them. They had even allowed people to live in the warehouse despite not being designated as a residential space. In 2018, Almina and Harris were charged with 36 counts of involuntary manslaughter for their role in the fire. The unexpected twist in this case was that the tragedy was not the result of some supernatural force or unexplained phenomenon, but rather the negligence of those responsible for the safety of the building. Number 2. The Bloop. The bloop was a mysterious underwater sound recorded in 1997 by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA. The sound was so loud and powerful that it was detected by multiple sensors thousands of miles apart. Initially, the sound source remained unknown, fueling speculation about sea monsters, giant squids, or even otherworldly creatures. However, the true identity of the bloop was eventually revealed, dispelling the theories of a supernatural origin. In 2002, scientists determined that the sound was produced by the natural phenomena of icequakes, which occur when large icebergs break apart and collide. The bloop was the result of one such event, amplified by the unique acoustic properties of the underwater environment. The discovery of the bloop's origin was a scientific revelation, demonstrating that even the most mysterious and eerie sounds can have rational explanations rooted in the natural world. The unexpected twist in this mystery was that the truth behind the bloop was not as unbelievable as the initial speculation suggested. Number 1. The Zodiac Killer. The Zodiac Killer remains one of the most infamous unsolved murder cases in American history. The unidentified serial killer terrorized the San Francisco Bay Area during the late 1960s and early 1970s, taunting law enforcement with cryptic letters and ciphers. Despite the efforts of numerous investigators and the public's fascination, the true identity of the Zodiac Killer has never been conclusively determined. However, in 2020, a surprising development occurred that shed new light on the case. A team of amateur codebreakers managed to decipher one of the Zodiac Killer's encrypted messages that had stumped experts for over 50 years. The message provided clues about the killer's motivations and confirmed that he had claimed to have killed 37 people, while investigators had only confirmed 7 victims. The breakthrough sparked renewed interest in the case, but the identity of the Zodiac Killer remains unknown. The unexpected twist in this mystery was that despite the passage of time and technological advancements, the true essence of one of history's most notorious killers continues to elude authorities. These examples highlight the unpredictable nature of solving mysteries. Technological advancements or periodic reviews of cold cases can sometimes lead to surprising breakthroughs. In contrast, the truth may remain elusive in other cases, leaving us with unanswered questions and unresolved mysteries. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, remember to smash that like button. Take advantage of our future uploads, so subscribe and hit the notification bell. Stay tuned for more exciting content.